One of those days. One of those days. Bella, back up. I don't want to talk to you right now. Back up. Back up. I'll just wait for some people to get on here so I can break down what happened. Absolute epic. It was just epic how it happened. Just an absolute atrocity. Okay, there's enough people on here, 38 people. So, here's what happened. I'll get right into it. I'll stop wasting y'all's time. So, I'm going down the highway, on to my next project. I just completed a project on the way down the highway, and all of a sudden there's a truck about 200 feet ahead of me. That truck gets cut off by somebody. So, someone ahead of the person ahead of me cuts off the person ahead of me, right? And which forces the person ahead of me to slam their brakes because that person just got, swerved ahead of and just he brake checked the hell out of him. So someone pulled ahead of the person ahead of me and slammed their brakes like a complete idiot. And I was probably 200 foot behind him going 50, 60 miles an hour. And I'm carrying a full trailer full of water, which adds an extra 2,000 pounds of, and the trailer's already pretty heavy. And my first reaction was like, okay, maybe I can brake. I tried braking. I quickly found out that there was no way I was going to, softly brake to a complete stop. And then in that same split second, I looked to my left in my left view mirror to see if I could go into the other lane and dodge this situation. And that couldn't happen because there's people coming, I'm on a highway. And then I just basically decided to 2-foot stomp my brake. And like it was either do that or completely ram these people, which would have probably killed somebody. Because it's just too much weight and velocity going down the road. Okay, mass times acceleration, not a good idea. So I slammed the brake and my truck started doing this. And then all of a sudden it started doing this. And so I did a complete 360 with my truck and trailer and slammed into the side of the highway barricade concrete walls and basically ended it in a jackknife, which is that picture that you guys saw on the thumbnail on this video. And I get out of the car. Now, the person that was ahead of me, he got hit by me because although I did slam my brakes, it didn't stop me from hitting him. It just stopped me from hitting him 60 miles an hour with like 15,000 pounds of weight. And I still hit him. He hit the side of the highway, banged up his whole right side of his truck. Now, the person responsible for all this was that SUV that cut him off. Well, he saw what he did in the rearview mirror, and he pulled over about 50 to 100 feet past us on the side of the road. And the person ahead of me I hit him. The person I hit, he got out. He was a total bro, total sport. He was like, man, that was freaking crazy. The person that cut us off is a freaking idiot. Like, are you okay? I'm like, dude, I'm okay. Like, we were like, just kind of, we were having a conversation. And then he was just like, dude, this dude over here is responsible for all this. Let's go talk to him. And so we did. We started walking over to him. As soon as we get about 20 feet from to his car, he took off. He hit the gas and took off down the highway, and we were like, what the? So we got his license plate, but so then like 20 minutes later the cops showed up, and we were telling the cops what happened, and they were like, look, Austin, like, since it's one of those like no fault accidents where because the person that cut us off didn't we didn't hit them, they didn't hit us. It's just one of your everyday drivers acting like an idiot, and they pulled in front of somebody else, which caused the person behind him to hit the brakes, which caused, unfortunately, someone who's carrying a lot more weight than I should have to slam my brakes in order to brake in time. And it's just one of those situations. I was on a highway, and it's just because we didn't have it on video. There's just nowhere we could go with it. Like, what are we supposed to file in the courts? This person, brake checked this other person, which caused a whole line of brake checking, and the wrong person, was carrying too much weight and going too fast and didn't have enough time. Like, it's just one of those things that, yeah, that guy's an idiot, but there's no like prosecution that can happen from it. So, he went on his merry way. So basically we had to have the cops shut down the whole highway, and I had to do this really, really embarrassing 30-point turn on a three-lane highway. My truck was facing the opposite side of traffic. So I had to turn around and on the highway and do a 30-point turn to unjackknife myself. It was if you can imagine how hard that is, it was crazy. People were honking at me, just nuts. So as far as damage goes, the front grill guard on my truck is pretty damaged. On the trailer, really not anything is damaged other than the small back corner panel. It's a little bent. Can't even tell. I actually bent it back into place with my leg pushing pretty hard. So thank God none of my equipment got hurt or anything, because my next 2 weeks are stacked. I have so much money on the line. That would have been a total loss if my equipment wasn't able to roll down the road. So I unjackknifed myself. I went forward, and I went to my next job. I completed that job, and then I had a job after that. I completed that job, and now I'm back home. But yeah, just thank God no one got hurt. The only thing that took the bulk of the damage was my front grill guard, that ranch hand grill guard. Thank God for that. I mean, that's what those are there for, to just stop, accidents, essentially, to stop your truck from being damaged. That's the only thing that got damaged. So just grateful, because tomorrow I have a huge day, a lot of revenue on the line in the next 7 days, and that would have been just crazy if all that got screwed. So I'm happy, just crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever been in an accident. This is my first ever accident, and just, yeah, you kind of go numb for a little bit. You're in shock, and then at first you're like, what the hell, and then you start walking around the trailer, and you're just like, please don't be messed up, please don't be messed up, and everything was fine, man. Yeah. It's all right, James. I'm going to post this live so you can go back and watch it. I'm not going to have it go too long. I just wanted to kind of post what happened. If you're in my Facebook group, you guys saw the picture I posted on Facebook group about my jackknife. Went crazy on my Facebook group. It's got over 100 comments and 200 likes. And so everyone's freaking out about Austin, are you okay? Are you okay? And so I wanted to come on live real quick. I'm not going to make a whole YouTube video about it. I really didn't get that much footage from it. But I'll post this live. That way you guys can go and rewatch it. You guys can get the first story. If you're just joining in, you probably didn't hear what I said. But just want to come in here and update you guys. I'm going to be doing some more wash vlogging really, really soon. My next videos are going to be probably tomorrow. Really, really big window cleaning that we're doing. We do have some commercial coming up. I'm also going to talk about my new website, why I switched my website carriers, and all that jazz. So I got some good stuff coming for you guys. Is the other guy's insurance paying for his damage, or what's the case with that? Technically, since I hit him, I'm at fault. So we exchange insurance information. My insurance company's going to be paying for his damages. So one of those things. My luck ran out. I don't know what to tell you guys. Actually, no, it didn't. My luck hasn't run out, because it saved my ass, pretty much. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, I could just picture me just spinning on 360 on the highway and someone T-boning my trailer. I mean, that would have been over. I would have been done. I do have insurance on my equipment up to $15,000 though. So I would only be covered up to $15,000. That would not buy me another trailer. I do have a skid coming on the way in the next 2 days. I'm being built in Virginia by the same guy that built my trailer. But that's not for 2 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to come on here and share what happened. I'm okay. Thank you guys for the support and all the messages on Instagram and Facebook. If you're not following me on Instagram, Austin_Davis23. I post a lot on Instagram. Pretty much every job I'm at, it goes on Instagram. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube that don't go on YouTube because I'm just on Instagram. So if you guys want to kind of follow me on Instagram, get more up-to-date stuff on what I'm doing, follow me on Instagram. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm back to work tomorrow. Huge window cleaning. Just crazy modern home, which is going to be interesting. And I'm doing it solo, so that'll be interesting. Peace out, guys. Thanks for all the love, and we'll talk soon. Peace out.